I am on campus at OrthoArkansas. I am joined by Dr. Kurt Reynolds, who is the president of OrthoArkansas, as well as a sports medicine surgeon. Sir, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Okay, well, it's an absolutely beautiful campus, but you're getting an upgrade.
We are. We're getting a big upgrade.
All right. Well, tell us about the groundbreaking.
So we had our groundbreaking 2 weeks ago. We are building a new ambulatory surgery center over in the North Shore Business Park in North Little Rock. We're very excited about this new project. We currently have a surgery center here in Little Rock that has 6 operating rooms. We're expanding to 10 operating rooms. So we're building an almost 48,000 square foot campus that will give us the ability to expand up to 14 ORs in the future if we need to. Also have the ability for 23 observations, so if someone needs to stay a little bit longer after surgery, if they need to spend the night, we have that capability now, which gives us a little bit more efficiency, allows us to be a little bit more nimble in taking care of our patients.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Access to care and availability.
Correct.
Key to our healing journey. Okay, so besides the obvious, having more space to do more work, let's talk about some of the services that people will be able to access on campus.
So it's primarily going to be an operating room, a surgery center. The healthcare currently, we all know our healthcare costs are exploding. It is a huge problem across the country, and one of the things about ambulatory surgery centers and about outpatient care is we're able to deliver that in a more efficient way, which translates to cost effectiveness. We are able to be more nimble in being able to control cost, being able to keep costs down for our patients, which overall translates to a better healthcare experience. We also know that we're able to cater to their needs a little bit more efficiently. Again, we don't have just the bureaucracy that is in any hospital system, and that's not critical of any of the systems. It's just when we're in control as physicians, we know that we can do things a little bit easier without all the red tape. So we'll be able to perform all of our sports medicine surgeries like I do arthroscopically. We perform total hip replacements, total knee replacements, shoulder replacements. We're doing spinal fusion, spinal surgery in the surgery center now. We're going to be able to deliver all of the newest technology, all of the newest efficiencies in orthopedic care in a way that we feel is going to set us apart in the state, because there's no other group that's currently doing that in an outpatient environment the way we are.
Wow. You're redefining what comprehensive really means.
We're trying to.
You touched on the patient experience. I know firsthand, I have a son who has gone through this journey. And once you walk in that front door with your pain, your ache, what you need treated, all the way to the very end of your journey, is this something that you're going to be able to do more smoothly? Yes,
so we talk about touch points. So we know that, let's face it, orthopedics, most of the people who come in to see us are in pain. Their hip hurts, their shoulder hurts, their knee hurts, they've broken a bone, the grandmother has fallen and broken a hip. There's a lot of anxiety around that, and we also know that when people walk into large hospital systems, there's a different level of anxiety because nothing's easy to find. And so this will all be one level. We love those touch points from the moment our patient walks in the door. It's going to be not your sort of sterile operating room, waiting room area. It's going to be more comfortable, more like a living room. And then from the moment they step through that door into the pre-operative holding area, it's basically a big horseshoe. So they can come into to the pre-op area, get ready for surgery, meet our anesthesiologists who just work at our surgery center, go into the operating room, have their procedure, come into the recovery room, out a separate door, and so we're trying to just maintain that continuum of care with as many individual touch points as possible to try to minimize the anxiety associated with the surgery because it's already going to be painful, we know.
Yeah. Again, if you're that patient at home and you're listening to the kind of wraparound services that you will enjoy in this new campus, you really know what that can really mean in your healing journey. All right, well, as you're doing this groundbreaking, what are you expecting from the community? What kind of impact do you think it'll have?
So I think it's going to have a really big impact in that North Shore Business Park. There's a lot of development going on over there currently, and we feel like it's going to have a good impact in the North Little Rock area. It's a central location for our patients from Little Rock, It's very easy. They're going against traffic to get across the river to get to the surgery center. Our patients from North Little Rock and the northeast part of the state, our patients from Conway in the northwest part of the state, it's right off the interstate, so it's easy access. So we think this is going to be kind of a nice little anchor point in that area that's going to just allow us to expand and further reach out into the community. We don't want people to have to come to this campus. As beautiful as it is, we don't want people having to come to our main OrthoArkansas campus here in the center of Little Rock to get high quality orthopedic care. We want to meet them where they are, and that's why we're trying to have these touch points out in the community and to make that access even easier.
Well, thank you, Dr. Reynolds. It was a very inspiring conversation.
Thank you. Happy for you to be here.
Appreciate it. Well, a very hearty congratulations to the groundbreaking at OrthoArkansas.